Coach John Wholley, just rolling in. How was the bus ride, Coach?
It was good. Long, about 3.5 hours, but it was good. Our kids handled it well. I'm used to it in college. You travel 3.5 hours when we were at UConn to go to play Rutgers or Temple or something like that.
Coach Smith actually gave you some credit. He goes, at least the New England program's coming down here.
Yeah, well, nobody rises to low expectations. And, if we want to be one of the better programs in the country and one of the better programs in the Northeast, we better play a team that's proven themselves to be one of the best, in the Northeast. And they haven't lost a game in 2 years and have a lot of good players and extremely well coached. They're tough and disciplined, and we're our program where we want to be. So, if we want to get there, you can't have, millionaire wishes with a restricted work ethic and budget. You got to make sure you put everything out there and you try and you compete and go. And if you don't have that mentality, you're never going to get anywhere.
Yeah, so Coach, what do you know about the team, scouting them? Who do you see? Who do you like?
I've been to this school, and I was just talking to you, coach kids from here, so you're always familiar with the Hun school, and they've played Brunswick and Salisbury the past 2 years, so we've seen them in some crossover film. And then they've gotten some kids from either Southern Connecticut, and they got a couple kids from Massachusetts. So in recruiting, you see some kids as well. Obviously, very good players on both sides of the ball. They're known regionally and to a degree nationally for having always a great offensive line, and this year's no different. Theo Batchelder, whose brother's on our team, is their starting right tackle, is a very good player. And kid Nathan, their left tackle, is from Canada, and we had recruited him a little bit, but he was kind of set going in a different direction. And, I know the center is from New Canaan, and they have two other very good linemen at guard as well. So quarterback was from Marblehead, and I had spoke to him about potentially doing a post-grad year next year after Ryan left. So, there's a lot of talented players, and they're very well coached, and they're a unique style that's different. That while they have spread elements and stuff like that, they're an old school pro-style team that's going to beat you with mentality, physicality, and I think that's something that our program wants to aspire to get to, and we've improved in that area, but we'll see where we are today.
Yeah, so talk about your 2023 team. Lots to capitalize off. Bowl game last year, bowl victory over a good Governors team. So talk about the expectations and some of the newcomers and your guys returning.
Yeah, we're very excited. We won a bowl game for the past 2 years for the first time in school history, and we've had a long storied tradition here at Avon, and we're looking to stand on the shoulders of the teams that have came before us. And I think this group is definitely probably the best cohesive team together, at least through preseason that we've had. I think we have experienced guys that have been in the program, talented players that work hard and that are tough and are committed to helping each other. Our focus this year has been, what we said is the saying is close the gap, and there's a gap between us and where we ultimately want to be, and that's the best we're capable of becoming. And last year, it happens to be the year's 23, but last year we lost the 3 games that we played by a total of 23 points, including, if you add 2 and 3 together, that's 5. And we lost the 2 teams that played in the New England Championship by 5 points. So, we're not that far away, and I don't think it's talent. I don't think it's coaching. And I don't think it's love for each other. It comes down to, small things, details, and honestly, being together. One of the advantages a school like Hunter, a school like Brunswick has, or that they built towards, or even Choate, is that their kids are in the school for 4 years together. A place like Hunter, Brunswick, they know each other even since growing up. So we have to overcome that by making sure that our kids know each other, and that's been kind of our mantra this year. Is it's CT plus CT equals a championship tradition, and focusing on our culture of being dependable and hardworking and focused on a process. Being tough. It's keeping those aspirations no matter what the situation is, being competitive, and then ultimately being together, knowing each other. We've spent more time playing name games, knowing where everybody's parents are from in the off season as we did anything else, because I think when it comes down to it, when you're in the fourth quarter and you're playing Brunswick, it's a 1-score game, or you're playing whoever it might be today, right? I think we're more conditioned to be better at that. We'll see. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's an execution game. You need to earn it every day, and that's not lost sight. But I think our team has done a good job of focusing on getting better together. From a talent standpoint, I think we are talented. We returned 3 starting offensive linemen. All 3 are very good players and Division I players. And we return a running back, Buck Craig, who's a very good young athlete. Ryan, our quarterback, obviously, and we bring in a new plethora of receivers, but and all of them have done a good job, and they're hard workers, and it'll be good.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Appreciate it, sir.
So you got it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.